Kohut. At shortstop, number 12, Omar Ward. And at third base, number 7, TJ Usher. In left field, number 18, Dylan Gates. In center, number 9, Jacob Ramos. And in right field, number 2, Ryota Mogi. Catching today for the Cougars, number 10, Austin Gaston. And on the mound, left-hander, number 3, Joey Chapman. For Saltsburg, second baseman, 00, Josh Gibbons.
Hey, here we go, Gray, on the move.
1-0 the count.
Hey, Gray, here we go. Come on out, 3. You got the good.
And Omar Ward throws out the runner at first. It gives the Cougars the first out of the inning.
They don't have numbers on the front. Now batting center fielder, number 3, Mitch Carr. I got to depend on the this to be right. And then when they make changes, left-handers.
We got ball 1. Ball 2, low and outside. Makes the count 2-0. And strike 1 called. Count goes to 1-2. Ball 3 in the dirt, 3-1 the count. And Joey puts that one in the dirt. That walks the first batter and puts a runner on first base. 1 out, runner on first. Number 3, batter of the inning comes up.
Number 18, shortstop, Dylan Cindric.
TJ Usher with the diving stop, not able to get the throw in time. Ben Crew pulls off the bag, and that makes it one and runners on first and second.
Catcher number 10, Jake Braun.
Runners on first and second, 1 out, and the cleanup hitter comes to bat. Lays off that first pitch. Makes count 1-0. Runners on first and second, 1 out. Ball 2. 2-0 the count.
Hey, a couple.
Is Brian in the stands? Do you see Brian?
Couple. Hey, how about a ground ball right here, Joe?
Pop to right field.
Free, Joe. Free.
Ryota under it. Gets it. The runner's tag.
Hey, two.
And they're able to advance to second and third base. But that does make us the second out of the inning for the Cougars.
Hey, you got two now, Joe. Good job, Brianna.
Designated hitter, number 23, Alex Lassick.
Hey, let's go, Chap. Go right at it. Let's go right at it.
Runners on second and third. Fresh count, 2 outs. And he chases the high outside for strike 1.
There you go, Art. Go, Joe. Hey, knock it down, Gray. Here we go. Place one. Place one.
Inside, ball 1. Count goes to 1-1.
Let's go, one. Just three, find the strike zone. Come at it. Giuseppe, you got three. There you go.
Out in front of that one, swinging. Count goes to 1-2.
Hey, two busts to drive now, three. Your pitch, kid. Let's go, Austin. Think back. Handle Austin. Handle yourself back here, Tank.
And Joey Chappie sits him down with the breaking ball. Cougars get out of that inning unscathed.
Inning, there is no score.
So the Cougars will come to bat here in the bottom of the first. Scoreless. Joey Chappie on the mound for the Cougars, getting it done.
Do you know how to
Got ball 1 to Ryota. Here's he leads off for the Cougars.
Good eye.
Ball 2 put in the dirt. 2-0 the count to Ryota. Ryota swings at the breaking ball. 2-1 the count. Ball 3 hits off the plate. 3-1 the count.
Where you want it. Put it in play.
He looks at strike 2 there. That makes it a full count to Ryota. 3-2 the count.
do you want to do this or I should?
and he chases it, but it's a pass ball, and he's going to leg it out and get to first base on the pass ball walk. So that puts the first runner on base. Not the way you want to do it, but it counts. So Ben Crew will come to bat for the Cougars.
Number 13, first baseman Ben Crew.
Ben swinging first pitch, puts it in the gap between the second baseman and shortstop. That advances Ryota to second base. Runners on first and second for the Cougars. No outs here in the bottom of the first. Omar Ward comes to bat.
Shortstop number 12, Omar Ward.
Is it cold? Can you keep it on a little bit longer?
First pitch breaking ball. Omar lays off of it. That makes the count 1-0.
You can do like 5 more minutes.
Ball 2 inside on Omar.
You know how
2-0 the count.
that plastic wrap around his arm to hold it on to him? Get plastic wrap to hold it on your You look kind of funny.
3-0 the count to Omar
Does
Ward.
he have the green light? Does he have the green light? If anybody has it, he does.
And ball 4. Omar doesn't see his pitch at that at bat. That makes the bases loaded
Now back
as Dylan Gates comes to bat.
Dylan Gates. Struck out and went fast. Catch it. Oh. Walk.
And Dylan rips it into the gap, catches it.
That was a nice shot.
Nobody able to tag up.
Well played.
That ball got out there in a hurry. Ryota not able to tag. That makes the first out in the bottom here, the bottom of the first inning.
Center fielder, number 9, Jacob Ramos.
And ball 1 called to Jake Ramos.
Oh, I know what it was.
Ball 2.
A ground ball down the third base line, but TJ played really well. Dove for it, got up and came from it was off track. So I don't know how that one was.
Ball 3 in the dirt.
Could have been a hit.
Catcher looks back. Ryota on third base.
He could have made a great play.
And he looks off ball 4. That'll walk in Ryota Mogi for the first run for the Cougars here this inning. Austin Gaston comes to bat.
Catcher number 10, Austin Gaston.
Hey, way back, Ted, way back.
Austin swinging first pitch, fouls it
Keep your
off.
weight back, baby. Keep your weight back. You got this, man.
0-1 is the count. Base is still loaded for the Cougars. Only 1 out. 0-1 the count to Austin Gaston. Breaking ball looks at it. That's 0-2 the count. So now he's got a battle.
What?
We try to like push on.
We got 1-0. Let's go. Get right now. Get on.
Puts ball 1 in the dirt. That makes it 1-2. Breaking ball outside, looks at it, and Austin will go down without a
Hitter,
swing.
Number 11, Corbin Kohut.
Corbin up to bat, 2 outs for the Cougars. Here in the bottom of the first, bases loaded. Looks at strike 1 outside.
Here we go, 1-1. Here we go, kid. Let's go right now, then.
Swinging strike two, 0-2 the count. And
Good eye.
able to lay off the breaking ball. That's 1-2 the count to Corbin Kohut. And looks at strike three. That leaves 3 runners on base for the Cougars here in the bottom of the first. They're able to get out of the inning with 1 run as we enter the top of the second.
Trojans, number 2, first baseman Jake Roman.
Joey Chappie still on the mound for the Cougars. Got able to get out of the first inning with runners on second and third, and able to squeak it out without giving up a run. Delivers ball 1.
Take 80 up for 3. Take 80 in that same spot. Come again. Come again.
And ball 2 low.
Over.
2-0 the count.
Hey, on the move, Craig. On the move.
And number 2 looks at strike 1. That puts the count 2-1. No outs as we have the first batter here in the top of the second. And Joey delivers a strike, paints that outside corner. That makes it 2-2.
Come on now. Give it to him here.
That puts ball 3 in the dirt. And that makes it a full count here to number 2.
Up for 3 today. 3 Main Street. Let your defense do some work for you. Come on, kids.
And number 2 goes down swinging. Joey Kazem.
Hey, here we go.
That's the first out of the inning.
Now batting right fielder, number 6, Sam Heffron.
There's no, it's not watery. You just kind of lean it on your head.
Popped up down the first base side. Ben Crew not able to get to that one as it hits off the grandstands over there.
Nope.
Did you ask Ball Boys to come?
Who's that? Is that Isaiah? Getting up? Way fast?
Hey, Joe.
Yeah, you got enough little guys around.
1-1 the count.
Take it.
Six takes a big cut at it. That makes it 1-2.
All right, Joe.
And Joey, 2 Ks this inning, both of them going down swinging. That's 2 outs here in the top of the second.
Take 2.
Let's go, boy.
2 knocked down.
Matt Grimplin.
Number 4, left fielder Matt Grimplin.
Ball 1 low. 1-0 the count. No runners on as Joey's K'd the first 2 batters of the inning. Chases that high one. Chases that high pitch and fouls it off. That makes the count 1-1 with 2 outs in the top of the second. Popped up in the infield. Joey Chappie calls for it. And he gets all 3 outs this inning here at the top of the second.
Score remains Kiski 1, Saltsburg 0.
Joey says, I don't need defense, as he Ks the first 2 batters and flies out the third. Cougars will enter the bottom of the second.
Number 3, pitcher Joey Chappie.
Ball 1 in the dirt. And ball 2.
Sorry.
Looks at strike 1. That's 2-1 the count to Joey Chappie. And he drifts one to the shortstop. That makes the first out of the inning. It's Joey Chappie flying out to the shortstop.
Second baseman, number 8, Garris Kohat.
Take this.
Ball 1 floated in. Garris able to lay off of it. 1-0 the count. Ball 2 to Garris. 2-0 the count.
Who can't? I have seen it. They both can.
Chases this one in the dirt. 2-1 the count. 1 out in the bottom of the second.
Swing it back, Garrett.
Looks at ball 3 high and outside. 3-1 the count. And looks at ball 4 in the dirt. So Garris walks to first and will be the Cougars' first on-base runner this inning.
Ryota Mogi.
And we're back to the top of the order. It's Ryota Mogi with the runner on first and 1 out in the bottom of the second. Dodges an inside pitch, nearly hitting him. That makes the count 1-0.
Are those two twins on him? I think they are.
You have a harder job, way harder than I do. You were saying something. Basketball.
That advances Garris Kohut to second base. 2-0 the count. Ryota swinging off the pitcher.
This is not
Garris gets it to third as Ryota legs it out. The pitcher had to go off the end of his glove. That puts runners on the corners with 1 out. And Ben Crew comes to bat for the Cougars.
first baseman, number 13, Ben Crew. That's a great baseball name.
A little more, Rihanna. A little more, kid. Good. And a little more. Nothing.
Runner goes. Makes the throw. Pass ball. That'll score Garris Kohut. And Ryota stays at second.
Come, guys.
That was the ball, right?
Yep, ball 1-0 the count. Still 1 out as the Cougars take a 2-0 lead over Saltsburg.
When there's somebody going.
I know it's too slow.
Okay, here we go.
And we actually have a
And Ben looks at his first strike. That's 1-1 the count. Ryota still on second.
Come on, Ben.
Pickoff play.
He's out.
Back to second, and he catches Ryota off the bag. That'll make the second out of the inning. So the bases are empty. Ben Crew still at bat for the Cougars. 1-1 the count.
That's the worst thing you can do, is not say anything to him.
He's sleeping.
Ball 2 high. 2-1 the count.
Come on, Ben.
Cougars had some momentum there. That pickoff play definitely stifles that. As Ben Crew looks at strike 2. 2-2 the count with 2 outs in the bottom of the second.
He's finding the ball.
And he's able to fight off that breaking ball and foul it off down the third base line. 2-2 still the count.
Okay. Top half driving
Come on,
somewhere.
Ben.
Let's go with 2.
Able to lay off that ball in the dirt. It's 3-2 full count for Ben Crew.
3 balls, strike. Come on, Ben.
Go, bro. Get there. No. See.
And the grounder to the shortstop. Misplay between him and the first baseman. That advances Ben Crew to second on the throwing error. And Omar Ward comes to bat for the Cougars in the 3 spot. Runner on second, 2 outs. Cougars have a 2-0 lead.
Shortstop, number 12, Omar Ward.
Come on.
How far away is Omar going to be next to you? How many hours
Come on,
do you
Omar.
know? That's not too bad.
And that one gets out of here in a hurry.
Kiss that one.
And Omar Ward with the home run here in the bottom of the second. That's an RBI of Ben Crew and himself. That makes it 4-0.
Man, did that come
Yep,
off the bat.
it did. So that's 4.
4-0 Cougars lead over Saltsburg here in the bottom of the second. Still 2 outs. And it will be Dylan Gates to bat for the Cougars.
Gates hit it hard last game, too.
Yes, he did.
Let's go with 8.
Left fielder, number 18, Dylan Gates. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'd have to think back to who he had.
Swings out in front of it, dribble to the pitcher, who makes the out at first base, and that ends the inning. But the Cougars get 2 in that inning, or get 3 in that inning, excuse me, and make the score 4-0 over Saltsburg.
For Saltsburg, number 12, third baseman Nathan Miller. I'm going to mark it down next time where he leaves off on that.
Ball 1 here in the top of the third. Joey Chappie still on the mound for the Cougars. Ball 2 sent high and outside. 2-0 the count.
Here come Joe. Pound the zone, kid.
And ball 3 nearly in the dirt. That makes it 3-0 the count to number 12, Nathan Miller.
What was that? Was that a ball?
Yes.
And Joey walks him on 4 straight pitches here to lead off the inning. That puts a runner on first base.
One pitch, 2 outs right here. Gotta have strike.
Number 00, Josh Gibbons.
And here we are back at the top of the order for Saltsburg. Runner on first, no outs. And Joey gets his first strike of the inning. Makes the count 0-1.
You don't remember the kid from Lindsay that we had as a PG? I think he was a left-hander pitcher.
And ball 1 to 0-0. 1-1 the count.
To maybe play division.
Oh yeah, Chuck was glitching because Zach was getting
Ground ball back to Joey Chappie. Able to knock it down and make the play at first base. That'll advance the runner to second. That's the first out of the inning here in the top of the third.
but I don't.
And you would know it, Lindsay.
Yeah,
Too.
yeah.
Number 3, Mitch Carr.
1-0.
Knock it down.
1 out here in the top of the third. Runner on second.
8 uniforms that don't have.
And swinging at the first pitch is number 3, who goes down 0-1 the count.
Battle 3. Back to 2, place 1.
Oh, really? Stocks don't have numbers on them.
And strike 2 called, 0-2 the count. 0-2 the count here in the top of the third. 1 out. And swinging,
Doing well. Doing well.
Joey makes the second out of the inning with a strikeout of number 3.
This should be 18.
Yep.
Number 18, Dylan Cindric.
Number 18 at bat. 2 outs here in the top of the 3rd.
They're hard to read. Hard to read.
Ball 1 outside. 1-0 the count.
When you're ordering uniforms, you got to keep.
Played
Got him. He got him.
Should have gone back and got him, D.
He didn't touch him.
So that the tag not applied by TJ Usher, and that puts the runners on 1st and 3rd with 2 outs.
Dang it! I thought he got him.
Number 10 comes to bat. 2 outs. Runners on the corners. Swing first pitch. It's hit to Corbin Kohut at second. And he's able to get Joey Chappie out of the inning unscathed. Still remains scoreless as Saltsburg still looking for their first run. It's 4-0 in favor of the Cougars.
Off the bottom half of the inning for the Cougars. Center fielder number 9, Jacob Ramos.
Jake looks at ball 1 in the dirt. 1-0 the count.
Yeah. Do you want me to come with you? Actually, I really can't come. What was that,
I
a
can.
ball?
Yeah, ball 1.
All right. And then tell
Jake
her
swinging,
that,
hits it to the second baseman. He uses his body to knock it down.
right?
And throwing error puts Jake,
1 second.
well, he's given the base as the ball was thrown out of play. So a routine ground ball gave this second baseman some trouble as he makes a throwing error. And that puts Jake at second with Austin Gaston coming to bat.
Nobody.
Number 10, Austin Gaston.
Austin swings it. Second baseman going to take another shot at it. This one he gets there in time, but it advances the runner to third base. So with 1 out, Jake Ramos on the corner here in scoring position as Corbin Kohut comes to bat.
Number 11, Corbin Kohut.
Last year. I'm not raised this year.
Ball 1 high and outside.
I think he's in this.
And ball 2 outside and low. 2-0 the count to Corbin Kohut as he tries to bring in Jake Ramos sitting on third base. Able to lay off that one in the dirt as well. 3-0 the count. 1 out here in the bottom of the third. Cougars looking for their first run of the inning.
Let's go, Corbin.
And he puts ball 4 in the dirt. That'll put runners on the corners for the Cougars.
Number 3, Joey Chappie.
Pitcher Joey Chappie comes to bat for the Cougars. Runners on first and third, 1 out in the bottom of the third. Pickoff play to first. Corbin able to dive back in. Pass ball. Runner goes at second. That puts runners in scoring position at second and third. Ball 1 to Joey Chappie.
You don't want me to tell her because I'll say it.
And Joey rips it down the first base line. That ball's fair. That's going to score 2. And that makes it 6-0 for the Cougars. That's a great at bat by Joey Chappie.
And when he got up to make his comments,
Thank you. Courtesy runner for the pitcher.
when he came up to make his comments,
Kind of a pinch runner for Joey Chappie at first base as he did his job batting in 2 runs this inning. And Garris Kohet comes to bat. It's Griffin Donahue at first
Stepping to the
for
plate,
Joey
number
Chappie.
8, Garris Kohut.
Still 1 out in the bottom of the third here. Cougars have a 6-0 lead over Saltsburg.
Yes, 4th round, I saw
so
that.
cool.
And Griffin's picked off at first base. That makes 2 outs. And Garris looks at ball 1. Nobody on bag for the Cougars. And Garris swings at that one in the dirt. That makes it 1-1.
He struck out on the first one, I think. No, he struck out
What happened?
And
So it's a ball or a strike?
it's a ball. So Garris leans into that one, but that makes the count 2-1. They're not going to give him his base because they say he leaned into it. So he pops this one up in the infield. Pitcher calls it and is able to glove it down for the 3rd out of the inning. Not before the Cougars score 2 runs in that inning off of a baseline knock down the first line for Joey Chappie, who scores 2. That makes the score 6-0 in favor of the Cougars.
Number 23, Alex Lassick.
Top of the fourth here. Joey Chappie still on the mound for the Cougars. Has a couple of Ks here this afternoon. And throws ball one here to lead off the fourth. 1-0 the count. And 2-0 the count. High and outside to number 23. And inside and low, ball 3.
Doesn't Bobby usually keep track?
And Joey again walks the first batter of the inning on 4 straight balls like he did last inning. So he faces number 2 who struck out swinging last inning.
Number 2, Jake Roman.
Throw your ground ball right here, kid. Come on, Free. Let's go lefty. How about a ground ball right here?
And strike 1 delivered.
Right here.
Deja vu from last inning. 4 balls and then a strike. Runner on first base for Saltsburg. Still looking for that first run of the game. And strike 2, 0-2 the count.
Smart back there, AG. Be smart, Austin.
They're center in basketball.
Yeah. I don't know how to swim.
Played to TJ Usher on third. Try and turn 2. Oh, and he throws it high and outside. That'll send the runner to second base. So they are able to get 1 out here in the top of the fourth.
Number 6, Sam Heffron.
So that throwing error will advance the runner. Again, second baseman with the throwing error. That'll move the runner to second base, 1 out, and number 6 comes to bat. Scorekeeper might need some help with that one downstairs. 1-0 the count. And 2 balls delivered to number 6. Ball 3 high, so 3-0 the count here to number 6. 1 out in the bottom of, or the top of the fourth. And Joey delivers a strike inside. Keeps this batter at the plate. 3-1 the count. Number 6 thought he had a ball 4 there. And Joey delivers that one high. So that will walk number 6 and put runners at first and second base with 1 out.
Wanna go eat now? Are you hungry?
I'll eat when I get into it.
Okay.
And number 4 is out in front of that first pitch.
We're gonna feed after.
Joey needs to hunker down here and
Just gonna put you.
puts him in the strike zone, let his defense help him out. He's only got 1 out here in the top of the fourth. Runners on first and second base. Hit to Omar Ward. Going to try and turn 2. And they call him safe at first. So that's 2 outs here in the top of the fourth. Runners on the corners.
believe it's close to whether he was on the back of the
Did they get one run or no one?
No runs.
How can I do?
up there.
0-1 the count to the Saltsburg batter, number 12. 2 outs, runners on the corners.
I know it's wrong.
And fouled out of bounds, out of play, out of bounds. I'm used to lacrosse and football.
I know, but I
Out
can't
of
fix
play.
it.
Let them come up here and fix it themselves.
Take 7.
1-2 the count with 2 outs. And he's able to foul that one away, keeping the count 1-2.
One ball, 2 strikes. Battle Joe.
And ball 2 delivered. 2-2 the count with 2 outs.
Yeah, I see you smile back there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And in the strike zone, number 12 able to battle it away. That makes the count remaining at 2-2 with 2 outs.
Hey, Joe.
It's ball 3 inside. That makes a full count here in the top of the 4th.
Batting first should be taken off.
Joey with the quick pickoff play, anticipating the runner going on the full count with 2 outs.
He's not done a very good lead. We'll never get him.
Delivered. It's Usher with the air.
You can leave it up there and erase it.
And that scores the first run of the inning for Saltsburg. Makes it 6-1. Cougars with a 5-run lead here in the top of the 4th. Runners on first and second. And it's number
Top of the order for Saltsburg.
00.
00, Josh Gibbons.
Top, knock it down here. Go, Giuseppe. Kick it off, Joe.
Had a lot of rain overnight, so that's making the field difficult to anticipate on those ground balls. Ball 1 delivered by Joey Chappie. Ball 2 in the dirt. 2-0 the count. And he delivers a strike there. 2-1 the count to 00. Runners on first and second with 2 outs in the top of the 4th. Ball 3, 3-1 the count here to the top of the order batter, number 00. Fouled back out of play. That makes it a full count here. Saltsburg's making Joey work for it as they're taking him deep in the count.
Battle 3.
They're on the move.
And it's fouled down the third base line out of play.
Hey, someone help us, please.
You want to go for a little while?
Come on, Joe. Hey, Gray, here we go now. Hey, knock it down infield.
And Joey strikes him out and gets out of the inning on a fantastic pitch. So the Cougars are able to squeak out of that inning with only giving up 1 run. Plenty of runners on base for Saltsburg.
Kiski 6, Saltsburg 1.
So the Cougars are going to work on offense here in the bottom of the 4th.
Nate.
Leading off the bottom of the 4th, number 2, Ryota Mogi.
And Ryota check swings and able to hold off on that ball in the dirt. Makes it 1-0 the count. Swings at that off-speed pitch. 1-1 the count to Ryota here in the bottom of the 4th.
Did you get down okay last night? Oh no, you were already down when the lights went off over there. God, I got so tired.
Floats that one in there for ball 2. 2-1 the count. And diving play made by the third baseman from his knees makes the throwing error to the first baseman. And it goes out of play, so Ryota able to advance to second base with Ben Crew at bat. Pickoff play, trying to catch Ryota again at second base. This time he's not affected. Ball in the dirt to Ben Crew. First pitch, ball, 1-0 the count. Flied to the right fielder. It bounces in front of him. Ben Crew gets a single and advances Ryota Mogi to third base. That was a nice hit by Ben Crew, misjudged by the right fielder.
Hit 2 in 1 game.
Omar Ward to bat for the Cougars. No outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Runners on the corners. And off-speed pitch. First pitch again to Omar Ward this inning. 1-0 the count to Omar Ward. Coming off a huge home run in the first inning that scored 2. That one's up there, but I don't think it's got the distance to go all the way. Left fielder misplays it.
Dropped it.
So we gotta run.
And Omar's into second with a double and an RBI that scores Ryota. Runners on second and third, and it'll be Dylan Gates at bat for the Cougars. No outs here in the bottom of the fourth.
Number 18, Dylan Gates.
Hope they didn't hear that.
Oh, they did. They did.
They did. How sensitive is that microphone?
Let's go, Gates.
1-0 the count to Dylan Gates. Runners on second and third. No outs. Ripped past the shortstop. He's going to try and score Omar Ward.
Go to.
And Dylan able to get 2 RBIs out of that one. That makes the score 9-1 in favor of the Cougars.
Who is this?
And Jake Ramos to bat, still with no
Number
outs.
9, Jacob Ramos.
Jake comes to bat, no outs. Dylan Gates is at first off that RBI single.
What grade can you go to school? 9th grade. Grade a year.
Pickoff play
Your brother
back to
was 7?
first,
So we got
and
2 years to wait.
Dylan able to get back in without any
Do they want to come?
effort. Delivers to the plate, ball 1. 1-0 the count to Jake Ramos.
No.
And ball 2 high.
Omar shouldn't have scored, so his is under.
Right. (3-1) the count to Jake Ramos. And ball 4, that puts runners on first and second base with Austin Gaston coming to bat for the Cougars.
Time is called.
Are we home?
Pitcher for Saltsburg appears to be injured in some fashion, so they're going to talk about it.
Dance.
Going to have a pitching change here.
Who is this?
Austin Gaston at bat for the Cougars takes ball 1. Runners on first and second base as we have the pitching change here for Saltsburg.
Run around and do different activities all over campus to see how many points they can get.
Ball 2 high to Austin Gaston. 2-0 the count.
So it's busy. And the gym's open tonight too.
Fouls that one. Hits that one off the end of the bat. Able to advance the runners. Gets the first out of the inning for Saltsburg. Runners move to second and third.
Number 11, Corbin.
Corbin Kohut at bat for the Cougars.
Somebody's got their umbrella up out there.
Yeah. I only thought it was raining out there. I can't tell.
Starting to look a little gloomy here at Andrini Field.
We gotta get
But
we gotta get the 5th inning done.
so far still playing baseball.
Is that the first pitch or the second? 2 outs.
I'm not sure, Mary Grace.
Counts 2-0 to Corbin Kohut. And another ball in the dirt. That makes the count 3-0 to Corbin Kohut. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
I would never swing the 3-0.
And that walks the bases loaded as Joey Chappie comes to bat.
Joey got a big hit last night.
Yes, he did. Let's see if they do it again.
Last inning, Joey ripped one down the first base line that scored 2.
Number
Let's see if he can do it
3,
again.
Joey Chappie.
Yeah, it is a little bit of drizzle out there. You can see it coming straight down.
Joey flies one out. Gonna tag the runners. It's Dylan Gates who's gonna try and make his way home. And he does. That makes the score 10-1. Joey Chappie with the RBI flyout, sacrifice fly. And Garris Kohut will come to bat with 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th.
Number 8, Garris Kohut.
And the rain's starting to come down. Pass ball. Runners advance to second and third.
One more pass ball. One more pass ball. She gets both of them. That would be nice. I won't be greedy. I'll just take one.
And ball 2 high to Garris Kohut.
We had the same score as the Pirates last game.
Oh, yeah? I haven't gotten to watch them.
Wind's starting to come in. That storm's blowing in. We'll see if we can get this game in here before the storm hits. Ball 3, 3-0 the count with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th.
Do you remember? Do you know the story about the hit?
And ball 4, Jake Ramos stands up.
Going.
11-1, Cougars lead over Saltsburg. Runners on the corners, first and third. 2 outs, and it's Ryota Mogi at the top of the order.
Number 2, Ryota Mogi.
They're going to do the same thing they did last time.
And rain's starting to pick up a little heavier here.
Every time it's like this. the
Looks like it might blow over, though. Runner goes. And this side not to throw. So that advances
Who's up next?
the runners to second and third.
Somebody in the
Ben Crew.
We should try to get the big hitters up.
Yeah, almost.
Ryota puts it into left field. And the pitcher, former pitcher, makes a great catch.
We gotta hold them.
So 11-1,
Is Cougars 11, Trojans 1.
Your left.
move to the top of the 5th as Saltsburg goes to bat.
left-handed guy.
Down here.
TJ Usher delivers a ball one to Mitch Carr. Usher on for Chappie as he moves to first base. And that makes the count 1-1 on the attempted bunt. Nate Menko in the game, and at third, Ben Crew moves to left field. Dylan Gates moves to right, and Joey Chappie to first. It's hit to Corbin Kohut at second, and Joey Chappie able to make the stretch on the throw from Corbin Kohut.
High school baseball.
Or I'm sorry, Garris Kohut.
Number 18, Dylan Cindric.
That was Garris. Garris is at second base.
Yeah.
And Cougars have one out here in the top of the fifth as TJ Usher delivers ball one to number 18. Rain's coming down a lot heavier. 2-0 the count.
Finish the game.
If the Cougars are able to get out of this inning, that'll be the run roll, and we can end this game.
Oh, it stopped. Kinda.
And 3-0 the count from TJ Usher.
Let's go, Usher.
It would be a shame to not finish this game.
And that's strike one. 3-1 the count.
Just give them inside pitches so we can get grounded.
Yep. Throw down the middle, right?
Ground ball back to TJ Usher, has it go off his glove. Able to recover and get the out at first. Nice play by TJ Usher. 2 outs here in the top of the fifth.
A curveball and a changeup, but he taught me how to-
And it's
no,
number
I think
23
they're
coming to bat.
He taught me how to throw
Number
a
10, I'm sorry, number 10 coming to bat.
and the changeup.
Number 10, Jake Braun.
Number 23 is on deck.
Pitch, or do you just decide?
2 outs,
Sometimes he throws for me.
top of the fifth. Ball one in the dirt.
Just throw a fastball.
I don't know if you can see it on camera, but the rain is coming down hard. So we can get out of this inning. That would be a good thing so we can complete this game. And strike one. 1-1 the count with 2 outs.
Yeah, a lot closer. Wait.
This is 60. You're like, oh, he's 60.
Fouled away, 1-2 the count with 2 outs.
Everybody stand up and start clapping. One more strike.
Let's see if TJ can get out of this inning here with 1-2 to the batter. Number 10 for Saltsburg. And ball 2 delivered in the dirt.
One more strike. Oh, shoot.
And there's lightning.
That's unbelievable. One strike away from the win.
So we're going to be paused here in the top of the fifth
Oh.
with a lightning delay. due to rain saturating the field, this game has ended. It's technically not an official game because we didn't get through the top of the 5th inning. The final score is 11-1, but I'm not sure they're going to count it as a full game. So we're going to stick around here and see what happens with lacrosse. I doubt baseball is going to get back on the field today, but join us over at the lacrosse stream. You're going to have to kind of sit around and wait and see what's going to happen with that as storms are overhead. And we'll go from there. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you soon.
Here we are getting ready to get underway. The Kiski Cougars in their all white will take on the Pine Richland Rams in their all green. We've had a bit of delay due to rain, but hopefully it'll hold off here and we'll get a full lacrosse game in this afternoon. Just waiting on a net to get fixed. It got ripped during warm-ups. So once that gets fixed, we'll be ready to go. Still waiting on that net to get fixed. But and we're getting ready to go. Cougars coming off a big victory last night over the Bethel Park Hawks. That game will be posted to our YouTube channel probably tomorrow, along with this game. We've had a lot of weather hiccups here that have influenced, especially last night with lightning, getting that entire game up on YouTube. So if you're joining us and we're looking for that game, it'll be up later this weekend. In the face-off circle, it's Ben Gardner. Possession still up for grabs. And it's Ben Gardner scooping it up, but possession's given to the Rams. It's number 2 down the sideline. Down behind the net, swung back around to number 2. far side of the field. Number 15 goes to work against Matt Wickers. Looks for space. Cougar defense strips the ball, but there's going to be a penalty called against the Cougars. Wait for the call. At 11:07, it's Caleb Commandant. Call with the hold. The Rams will have the ball. They'll start behind the net. Nope, up top. Number 11, swinging it around to 21. Send it behind the net. Number 2 is waiting for it. All the way up top, the Rams looking for space. It's 23 on the rotation, getting it past TJ Spawn, and the Rams draw first blood. That goal comes at 10:46. And Pine Richland takes the lead over the Cougars.
Pine Richland with the goal, number 23, Thomas Hanulok.
Ben Gardner in the faceoff circle again. Pine Richland wins it. Stripped by Hunter Dunlop. And out of it is Quinn Commandant. Doesn't have it. Still up for grabs. It's number 62 for the Rams. Gaining possession and across midfield. It's number 6. All the way across field, it's number 56. He's going to change out with number 15. And Pine Richland goes to work. Number 6 with the shot. That comes at 10:01 in the first. It'll be Rams ball. Nice defensive play by Hunter Dunlop. And a push called. Possession with the Rams. $15 goes to work. Shot by number 23 at 9:16, sails wide right. Rams still have the ball. Left of your screen, number 2. Charged in against Peyton Manco. $15 fakes a shot. Finds number 2. And the Cougars get their sticks in the way, and it's deflected out of play. 8:56 in the first. Up top, number 23 swings it to number 2. And down low behind the net, number 6 receives the pass, and they'll go around the horn again. Up top, number 23. Number 2 will take it into the end zone against Peyton Manco. 15 thinks about the shot, reconsiders, swings to 23. It's number 2. Turning and shooting. Shot at 8:17. Misses. Rams still have the ball. Quick passes, number 15 with it. Turning shot, number 6, has it sail wide. That shot at 7:53. Quick reset for the Rams. That goal comes at 7:25 in the first. .25 left in the first, and the Rams have a 2-0 lead over the Cougars. Number 56 has possession, finds number 62, has it, wanders way out of his stick. It's Matt Wickers coming into the offensive zone for the first time for the Cougars. And Matt will slow things down at 7:02 in the first. Cougars looking to get that first goal of the day. Up top, Matt Wickers. Down low, Ben Foster. Quinn Commandant swings to Ben Gardner. Pass goes over his head. Ben's able to keep possession. Ditches the defender, has some space. Ben Foster up top, Matt Wickers. 6:22 left in the first quarter. Matt Wickers with space. Shot wide. Cougars keep possession. Ben Foster will bring it around. Looks for some help. Falls down in the end zone, finds Quinn. And Quinn Commandant scores for the Cougars, cutting the lead in half for the Rams, assisted by Ben Foster.
Quinn Commandant, assisted by Ben Foster.
That goal comes at 6:02 in the first quarter. Ben Gardner in the faceoff circle again. It's number 29 coming away with possession. And far side of the field, it's number 2. Waiting for some help, finds number 15 and number 23. Number 11 finds number 6 with the shot high at 5:26. Rams will keep the ball. AJ Campbell on defense. It's number 11 looking for space. And it bounces over the shoulder of TJ Spawn. That goal comes at 5:01 in the first quarter.
And return goal from number 11, Will Harnick.
This time Ben Gardner battles hard, wins possession for the Cougars, and brings it across midfield. Finds Neil Pierce, who runs it down the sideline. Far side, it's Ben Foster behind the net to Quinn Commandant and Matt Wickers. 4:38 left as the Cougars go on offense. Up top, it's Peyton Manco. Near side, Matt Wickers looks for space. Offloads Ben Gardner. Swung to Peyton Manco, tries to find Neil Pierce on the run. Misplayed by Pine Richland. It'll stay with the Cougars. Manco again will make the run inside. Picked off by number 20 of Pine Richland. Possession given to the Rams. It's number 1, the goalkeeper, with the ball. Looking for help. Finds his defender, number 56. And possession given to the Cougars. 3:33 left in the first. Manco to Ben Tackett. Down low, Ben Foster. Push called against Kiski, and the Rams will take the ball at 3:06. Goalie slings it near side. It's number 56 again. This time he'll try and get across midfield. Finds a runner. It's number 81. And a collision with one of the Cougars. It's Matt DiGirolamo. We're going to get seen by the trainer. 2:49 left. And Matt Wickers will restart after the injury timeout. Gets it to Ben Gardner and brings it into the offensive zone at 2:34 left in the first. Ben Foster. Now Ben Gardner makes the run. Finds Quinn. And Quinn just misses high. Possession will stay with White. 2:12 left in the first quarter. Ben Foster, far side of the field. Up top to Matt Wickers. Ben Foster down around to Quinn. Less than 2 minutes left in the first. Quinn finds Matt DiGirolamo, and the shot saved by the keeper, number 1 of Pine Richland. 1:48 left in the first. The Rams get it midfield. It's number 20. Finds number 6. Number 3. Taken out of the play by Matt Wickers. Away with it is Christian Spahn. Finds Ben Foster. On the run, it's Neil Pierce. Save made, number 1 at 1:26. '21 looks for help. Finds his teammate number 15 who has some space. Slows it down and waits for help. 1 minute left in the first quarter. Hunter Dunlop on defense. Number 2 will take it deep behind the net. 35 seconds left in the first. Still behind the net. Number 2 finds 15. Looks for space. Finds number 23. Inside. 6 to 15. And it's number 15 with the goal at 10.3 seconds left in the first. Puts the Rams up 4-1 over the Kiski Cougars. So 10 seconds left in the first quarter. Both teams looking to quick strike here at the end of the quarter. Pine Richland comes away with it, but that'll end the quarter. Rams have a 4-1 lead over Kiski. Take a short break, and we'll be back with second quarter action. Back for the start of the second. If you're just joining us, Pine Richland has a 4-1 lead over Kiski. Pine Richland in their all green uniforms and Kiski on their all whites. It's Ben Gardner in the face-off circle for Kiski. Won by number 29. And Pine Richland tries to get it across midfield. It's number 2. Battle against Zach Lewis. And now Caleb Commandant. And quickly, it's number 27 with the goal for Pine Richland. First 19 seconds of the second quarter, 11:41 the time of the goal. Rams get the ball. Swung back to their goalkeeper, number 1. Finds number 23. Comes across midfield. Takes it all the way in, but Hunter Dunlop with the strip. Rams get the ball back. 11:15 left in the second quarter. It's number 15 with the ball. Swings it to 6. Up top, number 2 brings it across midfield. '15 will carry it behind the net. Peyton Manko on defense. It's played by number 2. Wilson Smith battles for it, comes away with possession, and has it knocked out of bounds. So Rams will have the ball at 10:28. Behind the net, Caleb Commandant battles with number 6 who misplayed it. Away, TJ Spawn gets it to Peyton Manko. He's going to make the run to the offensive zone. 10:03, they enter the zone. Thrown back. Hunter Dunlop gets it and swings it to Quinn. And the Cougars will reset. Peyton Manko with space. Tries to go top right corner. Has it sail high on him. That shot at 9:47. Quinn will take the ball for the Cougars and swing it out to Matt Wickers. Across the middle, Peyton Manko to Matt DiGirolamo. And behind the net to Quinn. Defended by number 26 of Pine Richland. Finds Connor Dent in the middle. And he puts it in the back of the net for the Cougars. Connor Dent with the goal at 9:27, assisted by Quinn Commandant. Hunter Dunlop enters the face-off circle, the friendly RIT commit. Number 29 again gets possession for Pine Richland, and a timeout is called. After the timeout called by Pine Richland at 9:22, we got a quick turnover from Quinn Commandant. rips it in, and that's 2 unanswered goals by the Cougar offense. That goal comes at 9-10. 5-3, Pine Richland leads the Cougars. Hunter Dunlop again goes to the face-off circle. The PR face-off guy has been very tough today. And possessions won by Kiski. Disagreement over who should have had possession there. 8:58, they're going to give it to the Rams. It's number 2. Runs in, finds 27, turning shot. TJ Spahn with a great save. And Zach Lewis is going to try and clear the zone, gets it to Wickers, and he's the one who brings it into the offensive zone for the Cougars. .835 left. Cougars trying to close that gap on the Rams. It's Wickers. Has it go off the post. And possession won by Kiski. But away from the ball, there's a change of possession. I believe it was a push. It's number 21 for Pine Richland at 8:11. Finds number 15 running in from midfield. Defended by Sam Tackett. Number 15 with the shot at 7:40, sails it high. Number 11 will bring it in for the Rams. Up top, it's 56. Across the 23. Takes the shot, and it goes wide right. Defense by Wilson Smith. 7:28 left. 15. Able to sneak it in short side on TJ Spahn. That goal comes at 7:23. Rams go up by 3 again here at 7:23 left in the second. Wins possession back to his keeper. Turnover at DiGirolamo on the run. Finds Quinn Commandant on the other side of the field, and he hammers it home, making the score 6-4 at 7:01. Hunter Dunlop again in the circle. Battling hard. Trying to figure out number 29's move. He does the same thing every time, but haven't been able to crack it yet. Nice defense, Wilson Smith and Hunter Dunlop. Able to knock it back into the Cougar zone. It's number 56, defended by Neil Pierce. And a penalty will be called against Kiski. It's going to be Neil Pierce with the slash. That'll give Pine Richland the man advantage at 6:42 left in the second. And Pine Richland swings it behind the net. 6:35 left in the second. And number 23, defended well by Christian Spahn, got a stick on it at the last minute, sends it high. 15 rips it in again past TJ Spahn. 6:16 in the second. The Rams have 7. And procedure penalty called against the Rams. A.J. Campbell will scoop it up and bring it in at 6:13. Near side, it's Ben Gardner. Ben will take it down deep into the end zone behind the net. Still with it. Makes a run. Finds Quinn. Quickly offloads to Manka, who sails it high. Shot comes at 5:36. And timeout called by Coach Spahn. 7-4 lead for the Rams over the Kiski Cougars. Out of the timeout, the Cougars will go to work with 5:36 left in the second quarter. It'll be scooped up and put in play by Ben Foster on the right side of your screen. Swung behind to Quinn Commandant. Cuts inside, makes his way to the net. Finds Ben Gardner to Ben Foster to Peyton Manco. Tries a low shot, and it is kept out of the net by the keeper. Quickly offloads it to number 3, who makes the run across midfield, defended by Manco. 5:06 left in the second. Finds number 27 in front of the crease, and he's able to hammer it home for the Pine Richland Rams. Makes it 8-4.
Pine Richland goal from Mike Wallace.
PR goalkeeper with it. Still needs to get some help. And a timeout called by Pine Richland. 4:12 left in the second quarter. Cougars trail by 4. .412 left in the second quarter. Pine Richland will start with the ball as they call the timeout. It's number 23 right in the middle of your screen. Swings it back to his keeper. Finds number 15 streaking across the midfield. Up top, it's number 23 now. Far side of the field, 11 behind the net to number 6. .317 left in the second quarter. The Rams send it around the net one more time. Number 23 is going to make the run. Spinning shot, deflected away. Hunter Dunlop's got to chase it. And possession's given to the Rams. .248 left. Number 2 finds number 11 on the cross. Sells it high. That shot at 232. 2 to 15 to 11, back to 15. He'll take the shot. Sends it wide left. Two minutes left in the second quarter. It's number 2. Finds 15. Shot saved by TJ Spahn. Finds Matt DiGirolamo. Sam Tackett comes away with it. Cougars have the ball. It's 1:13 left in the second quarter. Far side of the field, Matt Wickers. Timeout called by Kiski. Back out of the timeout called by the Cougars. There's 1:04 left in the second quarter. They trail by 4 as we go into halftime. Looking to try and close that gap a little bit as we end the first half. Matt Wickers makes a run. Finds Quinn. Up top, Manco. Shot high. Connor Dent behind the net. Flips it to Quinn Commandant. Manco to Wickers. Reversed. Manco looks down low, finds Quinn.
Come on, we need this before halftime.
DiGirolamo finds Quinn Commandant streaking through the middle, and he finds the net again with 26.2 seconds left, making the score 8-5.
Kiski goal from Quinn Commandant, followed by Matthew DiGirolamo.
Let's get one, guys. Let's get one.
Pine Richland with 20 seconds left. Takes a quick shot. Defended well by Kiski, and the save made by TJ Spawn. It's Christian Spawn, I believe.
That sounded like Wyatt. I was just about to say, but that's Wyatt.
It's going to be called. I'm not sure who they're calling against right now. 23. They're all confused. They were originally calling against Christian Spawn. Now it's called against Peyton Manco. So Kiski goes man down, which will end the half that way. 5 seconds left. And they run the timeout. Man down. So at the end of the half, Kiski trails Pine Richland 8-5. Excuse me, they trail by 3, and we'll be back after a 10-minute intermission with second half action. Getting ready to start the second half. Cougars trail by 3. He started by number 21 of Pine Richland. Number 11 hits the post. And Caleb Commandant comes away with it. Gets it back to TJ Spawn. AJ Campbell tries to spin out of trouble and carry it. Needs some help. Throws it across. Finds Ben Gardner. Draws a penalty. And with the diving play, puts it in past the number 1 goalkeeper of Pine Richland. 11:02, the time of the goal. We have a lot of laundry on the field.
Kiski goal from Ben Gardner.
We'll get it sorted out here. Looked like 2 penalties on the play. So there will be 1 penalty against Pine Richland. It's number 26 with the slash. Kiski will have the man advantage for a minute. Ben Gardner going to take a stab in the face-off circle again. '29 gets it to number 11. There's a penalty. Peyton Manco called for the offsides. That'll even things up. That penalty, 10:44. Pine Richland will have the ball. We're at even strength, both teams down a man. Number 2 carries it behind. Penalties are over. Matt Wicker is able to push him off the ball and take it all the way. Going to carry it in for the Cougars. Still battling for it. 9:35 left. At DiGirolamo up top. DiGirolamo still with the ball. 9:12. Quinn Commandant works down below, finds Ben Gardner. Up top to DiGirolamo, posted off the left post. Comes back midfield. Christian Spahn and Caleb Commandant on defense. Away with it comes Peyton Manco. After a flurry of activity, 8:39 left. Offensive zone, Cougars possession. It's down low, it's Quinn Commandant, thinks slow down a little bit. 8:18 left. Quinn tries to find Connor Dent running through the middle. Manco scoops it up. Spinorama shot, gets it past the PR keeper at 8:10, and that cuts the Pine Richland Rams lead to 1. Hunter Dunlop's going to go into the circle for Kiski. Nice guy, tries hard. Loves the game.
His brother plays baseball. Playing with sticks.
8:10 left in the third quarter. Kiski looking to tie the game.
Wrong side. There's no wrong side. You just make that up.
Some sort of procedure penalty called. Apparently the Rams lined up on the wrong side. Whatever that means.
You're on the wrong side.
7:50 left. Peyton Manco again on the run. Finds Quinn. Ben Gardner rips it past the keeper, and the Cougars trailed, but now they're back. Tying the game at 8 at 7:39 left in the third quarter. Quinn Commandant knocks the ball loose. Keeper picks it up. They got to get across midfield quickly. 7:24 left in the third. Finds number 3. And able to get it to number 27, who sneaks in past TJ Spahn on the breakaway. .712 the time of the goal. Makes it 9-8. Pine Richland leads. Caleb Commandant on defense, swatting at number 6, who gets it to number 23. Up top, number 2, as number 15 also subs in. Number 2 takes it. He's going to put it down in the corner. Gets it to number 11, 6 behind the net. Swung to 15. Finds 27. Inside again. The Cougars not able to defend it. As Peyton Manko seems to be injured on the play. That makes it 10-8 in favor of the Rams.
27, Mike Wallace.
Now it's Ben Gardner in the face-off. .358 left. Number 56 gets it to number 2. And around to 6, back to 2. As 15 and 23 sub in. Behind the net, number 6. 15 takes his eyes off it, gets it to 23. And shot and goal at 3:07. Increased lead for Pine Richland, 12-8 at 3:07.
Goal from Thomas Hanulak, Pine Richland.
Shot by number 29 at 2:55. Number 23 carries it down, passes to number 6, swung around to 15. Defense by AJ Campbell, shot saved by TJ Spawn. 23 up top. Deflected by the Cougars defense. Away with it, Caleb Commandant. And out of play. Rams will have the ball, 1:53 left in the third. .23 up top. He's going to make the run. .23 rips it. 1:19 left in the third. It'll be Rams ball. .15 spins out. 23 over to 2. Gets it up top to number 23. Turns and sails it high. Penalty on the play. Penalty against Matt Wickers at 48 seconds left in the third. Pine Richland, man advantage. .11. 23 fires it. Deflected by Wilson Smith, interfering with the shot. 28 seconds left. And number 11 on the run. Sends it in past the goalkeeper, making the score 13-8 in favor of Pine Richland. That goal comes at 18.5 seconds left in the third. Ben Gardner in the face-off for the Cougars. And that's the end of the quarter. Save made by TJ Spawn at the end of there. Cougars will need to cover a 5-point deficit here as they head into the fourth quarter. Pine Richland wins the face-off. Gets back to number 56. Short hops on number 2, but he's able to recover. Gets it to 11. Swings to 6. Over to 15. 11-11 left in the fourth. 23 fires a shot low and misses. But Rams will have the ball. It's number 2 to number 23. 15 will drive. TJ Spawn able to save the shot at 10:45. Across midfield, Zach Lewis carries it. Goes inside, offload, Neil Pierce. Now they'll get the shot off. Keeper comes away with it, gets it to his defenseman. Number 81 brings it into the zone for Pine Richland. .55 left in the fourth quarter. It's number 2, makes a run across the middle, gets to 15. 15's going to take the shot. Scooped up by number 6 behind the net. 2 spins out, gets it to 21. 15 again at the top. Number 2, TJ Spawn makes the save, uses the body, but ground ball picked up by number 2, gets it to 15. Spawn able to make the save this time. It's thrown midfield. Carried away by Quinn Commandant. To Wickers, to Foster, to Neil Pierce. Wickers nearly has the pass intercepted. Quinn fires it high, and the keeper knocks it down and carries away with it. Gets it to 15. But it goes out of bounds along the far side. Moses Moran will pick it up. 8:06 left in the fourth quarter. Matt Wickers brings it across midfield. Shot by Neil Pierce, saved by the keeper. Quickly exiting the zone is number 3. Finds 6. Defended by Caleb Commandant. Six finds 56, misplays it. Penalty called against Sam Tackett. Made contact to the head with his stick. 7 minutes left. Shot by number 11, puts it in the back of the net at 6:52. It's 14-8 in favor of the Rams. Ben Gardner able to win a faceoff, takes a cross check to the head. Still with it. Another penalty called. There's laundry all over the field. Liam Moran fires it high. Let's see what the penalties are. I think the refs used all of their flags that they had. 6:34 left. And we're back. They aren't going to call the penalties, but there was 2 penalties against Pine Richland. Matt Wickers loses possession for the Cougars. And timeout called by Pine Richland. That comes at 6:17 left in the fourth. Six minutes left in the fourth. Play broken up by A.J. Campbell. Penalty called against Pine Richland. It's number 21 upon Richland. Called for the slash. 5:23 left in the fourth. Kiski has the man advantage, looking to capitalize.
Let's go, Green. Sticks up, Green, sticks up.
And Quinn Commandant with the fake, takes the shot, and nets the 9th goal for the Cougars today.
Quinn Commandant with Kiski's 9th goal.
That goal comes at 5:15 left in the fourth. Hunter Dunlop in the face-off circle. Pushed out of bounds, turnover. They'll give Cougars possession. .504 left in the fourth. Matt DiGirolamo will start for the Cougars. Gets it to Ben Foster. Down low, Ben Gardner. To Quinn. Exchanges with Gardner and Quinn. Finds Wickers. Fires it right into the keeper's net. Penalty called against Kiski at 4:15. Number 2 looks to run into space, finds 23. And fights his way through all of the Kiski defenders and puts it home, making the score 15-9. Gets injured on the play, though. 3:53 remaining in the game. Cougars trail by 6. Hunter Dunlop forces that turnover and possession given to Kiski. Quinn Commandant makes the run. Ben Gardner to Matt Wickers. Sam Tackett finds the runner. It's Ben Gardner, not able to finish. Takes a nice shot, just misses wide left. 3:24 the time of the shot. Quinn Commandant brings in for the Cougars far side. Ben Gardner behind the net. Gets it to Quinn. Quinn back to Ben. Shot at 3:10. Connor Dent gets it to Wickers. Looks for the pick from Dent. Turns. Shot low. Blocked by his own player who had fallen down. Battle for it, it's Connor Dent. Cougars will have possession. At DiGirolamo. Across the Tackett. It's Wickers. Save made by the keeper. Looks like a hold called against the Rams. Finds Ben Gardner. Gardner rips it. Save made by the keeper. 2:20 remains in the fourth quarter. Finds number 2 midfield. Offsides, too many players for Pine Richland. Christian Spahn gets it. Somebody lost their shoe. I think it's Christian. Time was stopped for a lost glove. And now we're trying to figure out whose ball it is. All 3 refs must have been looking at the glove and not at the ball. Looks like we're going to get an explanation. They call an illegal procedure for White playing without a glove. So Pine Richland will have the ball. 1:44 left in the fourth. A minute 10 remaining in the fourth. TJ Spawn able to take it away.
Christian has such a temper. He's such a
It'll be 5-on-5 with 56 seconds left in the fourth. So we have a push with possession against number 6 and then 2 unsportsmanlikes against number 6 and Christian Spawn of the Kiski Cougars. Restart after the penalties. AJ Campbell takes down the near sideline. Gets it to Ben Gardner. Matt DiGirolamo, defended by number 56. Thrown high behind the net to Quentin Commandant. 28 seconds left. The Rams take possession. Going to try and make it the final possession of the game. It's 56 making the run. Gets it to 15 on the K. Sent down low to number 2, defended by Caleb Commandant. 10 seconds remaining. Caleb Commandant comes away with it. Sends it midfield. And fired back. And that will end the game. Pine Richland defeats the Kiski Cougars with a score of 15-9. As always, join us on our YouTube page and subscribe, and you'll be notified automatically when we go live for days like this when we have rain delays. You can always find us at www.kiski.org/gameday. Congratulations to both teams on a hard-fought win, and we'll see you here this coming week with baseball, and on Monday and Wednesday they'll be home, weather dependent, and possibly some other days. So subscribe to the YouTube channel and you'll know when we're live. Thanks everybody, have a great day. Let's go Pens.